Okay, let's have a 5-minute game, auto pairing. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, did I click? I did click. Oh, it's Andrew Martin. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm slightly higher rated than Andrew at the moment. Okay. Let's see if I can play solidly. Try and annoy him with this offbeat Bishop G5 business. Give him the bishop. He's not taking it. He's going to try and squash my bishop instead. Okay, so put some pressure on the light squares. Maybe c4, c5 if he's not doing anything in a hurry, or e4 just to stop that f5. I haven't castled yet on the king side, so I can let him play for f4 if I'm getting double pawns here, to try and play on the king side later. Can I tickle him with this move? Maybe bishop c6 or queen a4, computer move, computer looking move. I'm not using computer, but computer looking move, queen a4. Okay, just tickling him. Okay, but alright, just annoy him on the queen side. Maybe bishop a6, try and weaken his light squares. Or a4, a5 now. I'm getting pushed back a bit. If he plays c4, well, I can undermine that later. g4, knight h4. Okay, if I take on c5 or e5, I think maybe e5. I've got at least f5 as some compensation here. So bishop f5, d4. Then I could castle. What if I castle queenside here? Okay, go for tickling him again with queen a4. Now bishop f5 is almost interesting. Let's avoid, I think, ending, taking the queens off. He's got more experience in endgames. Although this is a passive looking position. Can I use this c5, this diagonal pressure at some point? I don't like his d4 particularly, which he's played. So I'm going to end up compromised here. Dear oh dear. I think I have to try and get that c file. Anyway, I have to try and. I've opened up his bishop. Oh, he's got d3. He's got takes queen e3. Might not be end of the world, but it's getting close. His bishop is looking quite menacing. F takes, maybe better than queen takes.
Check.
There's knight d4 any hand, any use. Knight d4, just rook c1. Try and get onto attacking diagonals. Knight d4 or queen c3. No, not queen c3. Okay. If I take a rook c5 to f5, maybe that's a way of playing this position. Try and do something with that c5 square, at least. f5 square. Mind you, bishop e4 is pretty dangerous. I think I've got to sort out my king here. Isn't bishop e4 mating? Oh dear. No, it hasn't got D1 yet. Okay. It's close to mating. 91. This looks as though he's got a very dangerous attack. Do I have to play knight D4? Oh, okay. It's not very pleasant. He's on G2 as well. Rook F5. Attack on F7. There's Bishop E4. Something horrible traps. Okay, play King C1. You can just take on G2. I'll just turn this off for a moment. He's going to take on G2. I've only got Rook F5 to try and get some counter attack on his pawns. Okay, I've got a full care of sorts. If I take on A6, I'm loosening B5. That's something. I think I can take that. Right, can I get the king in without losing tactically? Get this off the light square. Okay, so Bishop D3 and King E3. Or can I just take on A6 here? It would take time to win the pawn back. I hope that's not a trap. Okay, Bishop E2 or something. Yes. This is annoying. I can't see anything apart from Bishop E2. Oh. Losing G3. Oh, hold on, Bishop D3. It's not panic just yet, but G3 is getting close to being lost. I can't afford to lose G3. Can I take him down to the wire on this game?
Check.
Any cheapos with Rook E6 if he plays Bishop A2? I mean, no, it's check though. It's not even Bishop C4. Nope. Bishop F3 is happening. It's King D2. Bishop F3,
check.
King D2. Can I at least play this for Rook E8, or am I getting in big trouble? Rook G2 does look as though I'm getting in big trouble.
Check.
I can't. What about Bishop C4? If Bishop E6, otherwise King F4. This might be okay. As Bishop E4 is a nuisance. What do I do to Bishop E4? Bishop E4, Rook G3. I think he's winning that rook and pawn ending, which is a shame. I can't see what else. Bishop E4, I'm in trouble. Is that counterplay on the clock? Bishop E4 takes. I'm just in trouble there. I don't know what to do there. I was thinking. We didn't like that. Well, the check here, because otherwise,
check.
I think that's a less evil move. Let's take on F5. Okay, there's a pin and win principle. 30 seconds to 47. Try and keep an eye on the G2 pawn.
Draw.
Can I set a trap for him? Rook E6 trap? No, I'm still got the bishop. Okay, I'm going to draw.
Draw.
Okay, very formidable opponent, Andrew Martin. I'm pleased to draw that on time pressure. Just happens to have a higher rating at the moment, but I think it's usually higher rated on the 5-minute auto pairing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's just go back. Let's see, I think I was clearly worse for a while. Just trying to avoid his vast theoretical knowledge. I had a passive position here. I think if we analyse this, oh, it looks as though Engine's actually kind of like White's position. A little bit. No, Black's better here after this. I should have apparently check and taking the queens off. But if we go earlier, did I have an advantage according to this with bishop f5? That would have stopped him castling queenside. And then king f1. Interesting. g4. This is interesting stuff on the h file. I think Black's doing fine with the d4 break. So here I managed to incur a big disadvantage here. I think I was nearly being wiped off the board, actually. So I'm -3 nearly. Could have taken on g3. Okay, surviving -3 against Naima is okay. So here, yeah, he is better. Of course he's better, but he's got to win it. He's like a pawn better. More than a pawn. I think I've just fluffed up a bit more here. I should have apparently played bishop d3 in this position. King e3. And I could actually take on b4. That looks a lot more promising than the game continuation, taking on a6 rather casually. Because now he's in the driving seat here.
Check.
And time pressure is
check.
Did he miss? Did he slip up around here? Apparently rook a8 to drive the rook away. Okay, I think it's a bit tricky with the time pressure.
Check.
Yeah, I think we are.
Check.
Round about equal. No, bishop h3. Black is actually better here with bishop h3. Wow, g2. That's pretty strong. Bishop h3. Whew. But yeah, he's only got like about 15 seconds here. Okay, so a bit of a let off. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.